Good afternoon, world. It is May 30th at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and today we are deadlifting. So it is Wednesday, as you deadlift on a Monday, but I came back from my trip on Monday, and I don't think I went to the gym. I don't remember. If I did, I just did something else. I can't remember at this point. I don't think I did, though. So, kept it pretty chill. Today is actually, sadly, going to be the last day that I do like a deadlift day, because we're switching from mostly powerlifting to mostly bodybuilding. It's a sad, sad day. If you guys have been following me for a while, since I switched to fitness, I used to do purely bodybuilding, and then I started incorporating squats, and then months later I incorporated, probably like a year later, I incorporated I incorporated deadlifts, and then months after that I incorporated bench, and then I just slowly kind of completely transitioned over to powerlifting. So sorry, I'm sweating. The majority of my training was basically just the big three, and then I would do a little bit of accessory work every now and then. Like, I would always do accessories after my lifts, but I wouldn't do too many. I'd do like 2 or 3 exercises. So, oh my god, why are there always people outside? I literally can't. So my main focus was to build strength, not build muscle. So when I do like my physique updates and stuff like that, you guys don't see major changes, and the reason for that is because I'm seeing more changes in my strength gains, not my aesthetic gains, because I'm not using hypertrophy rep ranges for the majority of the time. I do have one upper body hypertrophy day, one lower body hypertrophy day. That's just so I can, you know, keep on building a little bit of muscle mass along with what I am doing, but I'm going to fully switch over to bodybuilding. I'm still going to do the big three. I'm not quite sure yet how I'm going to be doing that, but my main goal is going to be to build muscle. So when I do physique updates, hopefully we'll be seeing some more mass going on. And that's also why I was not so stressed about always hitting my calories and always being in a major surplus, because I can get by being at maintenance or just a little bit above it and still keep gaining strength, whereas it's a lot harder to do that when your goal is mainly focused on building muscle. So that's kind of just like a little update on what I'm doing. So this is basically just going to be training vlog. We're going to pop on by to GNC and grab a bang because I'm actually kind of tired. I like going to the gym in the morning because I'm less tired, I guess. Like, I'm fully rested, I wake up, I eat, I'm like energized, and then when I wait until the middle of the day, like 2, 3 o'clock, like I usually do, I end up being exhausted. But I'm fine once I get there. I just need a little bit of caffeine. And I've also started like drinking a lot more caffeine, so my body's like, hey, you kind of need this. So I thought I would do a little voiceover to go along with this deadlift footage. So like I said, this is like my last heavy deadlift day, and the reason being is because I'm switching my goals a little bit, but I want to show you guys kind of how I tend to warm up for deadlifts. I keep it pretty simple, but I always do stretch. So I do dynamic stretching, not static stretching. Static stretching is meant for more so after training. So dynamic stretching is basically just warming up your muscles, getting your body ready. I really just warm up my glutes and my adductors. My adductors and my glutes are so important for the deadlift, especially since I am rehabbing an injury right now for my left adductor, and then I also just roll out my upper back down towards my lower back, because that just helps me feel a little more loose and ready to go. I just did my little warm-up, so now I'm gonna go ahead and start with the bar. I just do 1 set with the bar, then I do 1 set of Romanian deadlifts with the bar, and then I'll put on the 45 and we'll go up. So I think the lift that I receive the most questions about is my deadlift, and I think that's because my form is pretty on point, if I do say so myself. It took a long time to get to this point, but I definitely feel like I kind of have it down, and I never have any issues, to be honest. Most of my deadlift days feel pretty good form-wise. I never really feel like I'm struggling too much. Today I did have some issues activating my lats, but I think that was more so because I was getting used to this bar, which is very different from the bar that we have at Towson, because it's actually a good bar. So I was having some issues with that, but you know, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. Like, it's my fault for not getting my shit together. So basically, the first thing you want to think about when deadlifting is going to be your foot placement. This is going to be different for everyone, but whatever you do, make sure you have your feet glued into the ground. You guys will sometimes see me twist my foot on the ground, basically like I'm digging my foot into dirt or sand, and that's to make sure that my toes are spread, my feet are flat on the floor, and I feel like I'm completely stable. And then the next thing that you will see me do is activate my lats. So everyone has like a stupid little deadlift setup. Mine is pretty basic, but it's just the way that I get my lats to be tight before I go down and grab the bar. So I recommend activating your lats before you grab the bar so that you can recreate that feeling once you have your hands around the bar. So I do double underhand, I do double over, you guys know, I don't do double overhand grip, I do the other one, switch grip. So my grip is actually really, really good. I could probably get away with doing double overhand, maybe even hook grip, to be honest, but it's something that I'm used to now, and I actually train my lats a little bit differently because of that, because I'm pulling with one side of my lats a little more than the other, so my lats are a bit uneven, but I'm going to fix that during this little bodybuilding phase here. But that is something that you should really focus on trying to do, activating your lats. It's going to make your life so much easier, and it's also going to make it easier to pull the slack out of the bar. So that's the next cue that really helps me. When I was doing 135, you guys could actually see the slack come out right before. So it's that little jolt of the bar before you lift it off the ground. If you don't do that, you are basically lifting dead weight, and it makes everything a lot harder. So keeping your lats tight really helps you pull the slack out of the bar and pull the bar into you. So the last little cue that I think of is just thrusting forward. It's pretty simple. It's kind of hard to do the first couple times that you deadlift. I definitely struggled with it. If you guys look at the video where I first learned how to deadlift, I believe it was last year when I was taught by one of the coaches in this gym, I was having a really hard time with that portion because you almost overcompensate and thrust forward too much, but you really just want to bring the bar up to your legs and use your hamstrings. So you don't want to squat the bar up, but you want to use your hamstrings, your glutes, and your lower back. So my lower back is hella strong, so I mostly use my lower back in this movement, but it's a little bit different for everyone. So if you guys have any questions, be sure to leave them in the comments, and I'll do my best to get back to you, and I hope you enjoyed the footage. I have virtually no food at my house, so we're at the Giant. It's 5:20. Gym was great. Gonna get some food. I'm trying to decide if I'm gonna do a 2-in-1 workout here. So we deadlifted, and I kind of need to squat, but I don't know if I'm gonna have time tomorrow, so I might squat at the YMCA. But I didn't have my band today, so different gym it is, maybe? I don't know. We'll see how I feel after I eat. Don't do this. It's not a good idea.